Hey Morris, you want to help me unbox the new X-Maxx? Yeah? You want to help me out with this? Okay, let's get you up on the chair. Ha 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 ha, big day. You ready for this? This is all the big news right now. Yeah, no, the Traxxas X-Maxx. Pretty nice. All right, so did you know that they actually had a recall on the ESC in the beginning? You need a fusible link now, unless you have one that already has a red tag on the ESC. Now, this is the only thing that happened with the recall, is just that. So maybe we have a new one, maybe we have an older one. Okay, good. Here we go, I'm gonna push it off the other side. Watch out. Perfect. Ta-da! Giant wheels. Here's the radio. We knew everybody's been waiting for us to get an X-Maxx, so we were happy to go out and get that done today. Oh, dun 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 dun! Whoa! Cool, dude. Yes. Yeah. Beauty. That was easy. Wow. What do you think, buddy? Yeah, we could put a chair on there and you could drive this all by yourself. All you have to do is figure out the throttle and the steering. I won't do that to you, don't worry. We'll put it in, we'll get you in a wagon. How about that? A radio flyer wagon. We'll tow you around the field. Wow, huge. Yeah, on the ground, right? The remote, you bet. Wow, good boy. Do you think you could ride on this? I know. We gotta get your hands bigger so you can grip and steer. I think you're almost there. Yeah, this is a level 6 though, but you're only at a year 2. Yes, yes, yes. Well, there it is. I sent Morris in to get some lunch with Mom, and I figured we could do an up-close look at the Traxxas X-Maxx. Now, this is one of the newest trucks on the market at the time of this filming. It certainly is Traxxas's biggest vehicle yet, and you can see from the size of my hand on the sides of the tire just how massive this truck truly is. I think we should take some measurements. Tire diameter, roughly about 9 inches. Tire to tire, we're looking at about 27 inches. From tire to tire, we're looking at about 21 inches. Height of the vehicle, just standing at stock, is 14 inches. Amazing. I love this locking system they have. You turn it to unlock, you flip it up, and then the body just basically slides out on a hook system. See this hook under here? So it just kind of goes underneath the chassis. Now, I've only been able to see pictures of this. I haven't actually been able to see one in person, and I'm telling you straight off the bat, number one, for its size, I'm shocked at how light this truck is. It's not heavy at all. Those giant shocks on there, pretty awesome. Big bores. I'm gonna get you in closer so you can have a better look. There we go, that's better. Now, the diameter of my finger, and this shock definitely gives you an idea of how large this shock truly is. Wow. Tires, here's where I was concerned when I was looking at in the pre-release. It looked very skinny in here and like everything was gonna snap. But from what I've seen so far in the videos, it's actually been pretty resilient. And anybody that's watched the show knows that I'll end up putting it to the test one day or another. So, multiple pieces to the chassis, very cool. It's modular, you can basically, you know, if you break a shock tower, you can replace it. But again, that's such a huge piece, hey? But I have so much to learn about it. You can undo the bumper, flip it forward. Cool, I look forward to working on it. You know what I notice when I'm looking at it? For steering, where's the servos? Wow, they're totally embedded and hidden right on. Well, that'll help. Either it'll be harder to work on, which I can't even say one way or the other yet because I haven't worked on it, but I think it's really neat that they actually hid it away. Hopefully it's not challenging to get to. Look at this. Caution, hot motor. I would think so. This is a giant motor that's underneath that heatsink right there. Easy set. Comes factory default at the fastest setting from what I read. I believe there's 3 modes. Mode 3 is training mode, where everything is kind of reduced to 50% speed. Wow, cool. All right, now as awesome as this is, I know there's so many of you out there going, but how big is it compared to the Killer Crawler or to a Losi 5T? Here's my special edition rigid truck that we did. There, that's a 1/10 scale. Gives you an idea of the size of the vehicle. Dun, 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 dun. It would basically roll right over it. Look at that. That gives you a good scale idea of what's going on. Wow, cool. So I would also say 10th scale on this, or a lot of people might say it's a 1/14 scale. There we go. Dun 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 dun. There it is, the Killer Crawler 2 from RC 4-wheel drive I built for New Year's Eve 2016, when we were ringing in the 2016 year. This year, I don't even have the body on, so it looks kind of crooked right now, but it's just kind of sitting there. This is a 1/4 scale with super giant tires on it. Look at this, my hand does not even go the face of these tires. These are 40 series Super Swampers. Crazy. Let's lift it up and put it beside the Killer Crawler. Which one is bigger? Boom! And there is your answer. You guys have been like, oh, how come you haven't taken the Killer Crawler 2 out yet? And it's truly because it's been winter. And man, if you guys saw the size and the weight of this, you get any mud in those tires, this Killer Crawler is going to weigh 40 or 50 pounds. So I gotta wait. It's not a rock crawler, it certainly is a trail crawler. But I'm telling you, 2 completely different vehicles right here. One built for speed and complete awesome jumps. The other one out for on the trail, can conquer as many obstacles as you can. And why not crush a few other RC hobbyists along the way? Anyway, guys, I know this is a bit of a different unboxing video or an overview video for you, but I love mixing it up. Why not introduce other RCs into the mix when you're doing comparisons like this? Next, we'll have to look at a Losi 5T, hey? Oh, I know. People are like, hey, the body's way too small on the Killer Crawler. Why is it so small? Looks stupid. Well, number one, let me explain. Look at this. When I twist this giant axle, it needs the clearance just to even get by the 8 scale body. That's why. If it was any bigger, we'd definitely have rubbing issues. But, oh, I know, everyone's like, oh, you gotta try it. Switch the body. Dun, 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 dun. Now this body's kind of set up differently, but a little low. Let's check it out. A little on the crooked side. That could work. It goes good with the Savox waterproof servos there. Check it out. Now I have an X-Maxx crawler. I wonder when Traxxas will come out with that, a 1/5 scale crawler, an answer to the Killer Crawler 2. Now, Everett was here a little while ago, one of my good friends. He was actually having some fun going, well, what are we going to put on the Killer Crawler? And if I put this over here, back to where that belongs, come over here. This is not my DBXL, this is my electric Losi, which I got to work on the ESC and reflash that one. This is the DBXL lid, and people say, where's your DBXL? I say, it's right there. Bum, 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 bum. Check this out. This is what we came up with. Because we still want the nose clearance for it to turn, but we still like the size idea, but we've got to mount that up higher, right? Check that out. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've had a fun video experience by checking out RC Adventures today. If you're subscribed, thanks a lot. You'll always stay up to date with our crazy antics. And if you are RCing with anything today, I want you to let me know what your RC is. What's your favorite RC? Post it up in the video comment section down below and let me know what you got. Because yes, we've got some cool RCs, but I know you guys have even cooler stuff. So let's see it. Thanks a lot. See you in the next RC adventure. Thanks for tuning in.